Hello everybody, welcome to our YouTube channel. What's it called? Our Eden on Pot 13, that's the one. Today is all about fruit bushes. I've been to the garden centre and I've gone a little bit mad and bought more than I really should have. Yeah, I do my usual thing, got excited. It wasn't just me though, to be fair. Our Abraham was asking for blueberry. Was it blueberry? Yeah, blueberry bush. And when we got there, I saw the blueberry bush. Then I thought about some raspberries. He said, "Yeah, Daddy, get some raspberries." And it just went from then on. Let me show you what I've got here. So I've got three here. Just about to take into the allotment. I've got black currant, red currant, and the blueberry. I planted the raspberry canes up at the allotment already, and well, I'll show you. Let's get up there. I'll show you. So the first thing I've planted, it's raspberry canes. I put them just here. I don't know if can you see them? I'll post there, obviously. There'll be a post the other side. I'll just put 3, 5 across there. I'm going to put some piece of wire across and just keep them in check and tidy there. Now, when picking these raspberry canes, I want them to be child friendly. Abraham's really got an interest in the fruit, growing the fruit and that. So what I've picked, there's a couple of varieties to pick from. I've gone for the winter or the autumn fruiting, because the autumn fruiting, you just cut them off virtually ground level, 3 inches above ground level, just leave them to the next season, easy. With the summer fruiting, you have to like sort of cut off the branch what's fruited that year, and the new branch you leave it for the thingy and such like. So that the ones that I picked, I think are the easiest to maintain. Also, the one that I picked is thornless, so that means Abraham can get round it and pick his berries, and he ain't gonna stab himself on the thorn, which can be quite nasty. I've done it myself. So I've gone for the thornless one. One last thing is you can get the raspberries what just lay on the floor. They sort of start growing and then just lay all over the floor, and you have to like prop them up and everything like that. You can get the ones what are basically called erect, and they go straight up. You get up a cane or whatever, or you can get the semi-erect ones. Where's this going? You can get the semi-erect ones where obviously it starts to go up, then bends over a little bit. No, in all seriousness, I'm not joking, it's true. I've got a semi-erect raspberry cane will go about 1 metre tall, and it will go across some wire. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end this video. I'm gonna have to end it here. Take it seriously. The next fruit bush we've gone for is the black currant, Loch Ness. Again, I've gone for child friendly. Abraham's going to be wanting to pick these. So that is the thornless variety. And hang on, just realised something. Did I went on about the erect, semi-erect and all that lot? I was actually referring to the blackberry, not the raspberries. The raspberries just go up in a cane and you cut them down. It's a blackberry what's the description of erect, semi-erect and across the ground. So being semi-erect, that would go up about a metre and there'll be a wire from there to there, and I'll trail it across, and one a bit further up. What I am concerned about though is that one plant isn't going to be enough to fill that area. I had a choice. I could either put one in there and go and buy another one and put it in there, but I do know blackberries are very easy just to just cut off and get growing again. And I don't need it to go all the way across to that post. As long as there's some wire there and it's it's basically going up so far and going across. I can plant, see how it goes basically. So yeah, so that's a blackberry bush going to be put in there. Got some compost to put in the bottom. This soil here is absolutely, I know that don't look it because I dug right down, it's absolutely full of manure and it's absolutely lovely. So it's a shame just to have one plant in the middle and not using it. So I'm going to either put my garlic in or my chilies along the front, or just fill it with flowers. I am going to use the rest of it. But for now, I'm going to get the blackberry bush in. I won't repeat this on all the bushes what I put in because it's basically just saying the same thing. But yeah, dig an hole, you know. Who would have thought that? So you dig the hole bigger than you need. You're going to pack it round with some decent compost, which is this. If you put the pot in first, sorry, put plenty in at the bottom first, then put the pot in like that. Can't really see, can you? And then what I'm doing, I'm packing round it with this compost here, and that'll form the shape of the pot. So then I can pull the pot out, the shape will be there, pull the fruit tree out the pot, and then just place it in. Yeah, can't see. I'm going to show you because I'm saying things I can't. You can't see. I like that, yeah. So now move you back again. Do. Take the label off. Like so. That will now just simply push in there, like so. This is the old soil, obviously, what I've dug up. I'm going to top that up with some wood chip. Keep some moisture in and everything. Sure it's nice and level. Level, middle of the post, which it is. Middle of the bed, which it is. You know what, that would do. And when I've done them all, just give them a good watering in. I'll move that somewhere, put it somewhere else, out of the way. Right. Just put that, need to put that somewhere for my reference so I don't get lost. Might blow away there. Yeah, I'll stick it. There we go. Next we have something called just a berry. That's a cross between a blackcurrant and a gooseberry. And there's no semi-erect or erect varieties of this. It's just a nice bush. It is, that's what it says. I'm not making it up. Just yes, bring back to normality. Just a berry. I come across them at a church we go to where they had a big tree outside, a just a berry tree, well, big bush, and it was the nicest fruit, one of the nicest fruits I've ever tasted. And one of the guys there, he made just a berry jam, and that it was absolutely lovely. So when I took Abraham the garden centre picking all the different fruit bushes he would like, I saw a just a berry. I thought, I'm having that, and I know where it's going to go. So that's where it's going to go. Let me give you a different angle view. Got the pear tree, apple, a sloping apple tree, a pear tree, and now we have a just a berry bush. Anyway, I'm going to dig that in exactly like the other one. Put some compost around the middle of it, and yeah, that's a just a berry. Now we're moving on to this area here. In each of these, I was going to put one of these bushes, as in like a blackcurrant, blueberry, red currant, such like. Three things actually. The first thing, I was unsure whether that area would be enough space for it to grow and develop. The second issue is from that bed, this one's all right, but from that bed, it's absolutely full of couch grass, or whatever it's called, twitch. So before I start planting them in, I want to get that area completely twitch free, so to speak. Now what I'm going to do, I've had a look at the sizes of these. Now this blackcurrant is 1 metre by 1 metre, which I think that will fit there. Yeah. This red currant is the same actually, 1 metre by 1 metre, but the one Abraham really wanted, the blueberry, is quite a lot bigger, and it ain't going to fit there. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the red currant and black currant in there, in those big pots, for a year, for a season, while I sort out this area here, and then when they're dormant next year, that'll be all ready for them to plant in. And in the meantime, I'll just pick another currant to go in the back end there. So I have 1, 2, 3 different currants, and the size of that area there, when they need netting for the birds, I can manufacture something to net all over them. So that leaves obviously the blueberry. Where's that going to go? Well, our Abraham's got a little spot to himself. His little pride and joy of the part of the allotment, and it's just here. Just there. And guess what? That blueberry plant is going to go smack bang in the middle of here, and it's got plenty of room to walk around it, as you can see, to pick its blueberries. I'm not sure if it needs netting. I presume it will do, but if it does, I've got a wooden frame around it to manufacture something up to net it. It's ideal, and it's a little spot. And with it being so small at the moment, and even when it gets bigger, if it goes up in the air rather than spreading, I can put things around the edge. We can have some flour, some beetroot, or whatever. That's his bit. Whatever he wants to put around the edge, there's still plenty of room to put stuff around the edge. So I'm going to crack on, get this dug in there. I have a little question for you. So these are gooseberries, yeah? They did actually, they look dead, but they was okay. We got some off them. I was going to pot them on into bigger pots, these like potato pot things here. When I looked at them, these potato pots, they're a little bit wider at the bottom, but they're not that much bigger, to be fair. So I thought, shall I put them into the ground? Now here's the thing. I don't know whether to just dig them into the ground there. That's one option. Number one option, dig into ground there. Number two option, put into those potato pots, because I've got lots of them, so they're movable. I can move them about where I want. The third option, one I'm sort of favouring, is that I'm getting rid of these TARDISes. Apart from the one in the corner, that one, and I'll probably keep one more. But I'm getting rid of these because I've got a supply of manure on tap whenever I want it. So I don't need all them TARDISes. Just 2, maybe 3 is fine. So basically, what I'm saying is, put them across there, move them TARDISes and put them across there as a bit of a barrier between us and next door. And then I can put some netting over, such as, sorry to move you about, what's over that purple sprouting broccoli there. I can put some poles over it, going down there. Well, I could actually do the same there, but then I risk somebody walking past and yanking it or something, I suppose. Oh, I can just put it in the pots. Right, I'm asking your advice. Whatever you say, whoever says the most, because I don't get that many comments on the channel, so I'm trying to encourage it. Whoever thinks is the best idea is the one I'm going to go with. And by the way, I need a comment or a suggestion. Could be anywhere on the plot, to be fair. A comment or a suggestion by Monday, because Monday I've got the day off work. I'm coming back up and I'm going to be doing them. So thank you. Yeah, let's get potting these. Come this way. Oh, I need some compost out of the car. Wait there. Right, you can't see me, but you can see what I'm doing. And I'm doing this compost bag upside down, look. And I'm hoping that there's going to be enough. I may as well just put it straight in, answer. Can you still see if I do that? Yeah, of course you can. Oh, it's going to be touch and go. I might have to do one to... Yeah, I'm going to have to do the other one on Monday. I could do one today. Ooh. Oh, what am I doing? So what I was going to do, the reason I got the wheelbarrow, is to know that soil from the top, I was going to mix it with the compost. But I didn't, I just threw it on the bed, because I thought that's a better idea. Pat that down. This is going to, on top, you're going to have some wood chip anyway, so it's going to lift up a bit. Do I need a bit more than that? What do you think? Mr. Blackcurrant, sit in the middle. I think that'll be all right, won't it? A bit of wood chip on top, it'll look nice. People have, yeah, you can see me. When I do my research on this, people have put them in pots like this and they've left them in 2 or 3 years and said they've been absolutely fine. But I do want them in that area there, up there. Well, I've got allotment and put stuff in the ground at the allotment. This is all right at home, I suppose. In fact, what I could do, I could put them in here and take them home, couldn't I? Ooh. Well, no, it's about planting it. And guys, I want to do it right. I want to put that in there like that. But generally, I think I need a little bit more compost in it. So I'm not just going to pull it in for the sake of it, then come back Monday and wish I left it till then. So you get the idea. These pots, I'm going to put them in there like so. Yeah, so what more can I say? A blackcurrant. And a red currant. So for now, we're just leaving there side by side. They can get to know each other, have a conversation over the weekend and that, and I'll come and see them on Monday. Do you know what I'm going to do before I go? I bought some dahlias, some red ones and some white ones. Red and white, England and all that lot, red and white. Where I just put that blackberry bush, I'm going to plant these across the front, so I think there's plenty of room. So I've just been looking at them. It says they grow to the height of about 40 inches. That's quite tall. That's ear to the floor, if you could imagine that. Look, that's the floor. That's about, at a guess, about 40 inches. They're quite tall then, quite tall. So over there, zoom in. There we go. Over there, along there, having some lovely dahlias growing would be lovely. Another reason I want to do that, when I was a little kid, the guy next door, he used to grow these and show them. He used to take them to the local school each summer, and he used to win awards. And I always wanted, ever since I've had the allotment, to grow some dahlias in memory of this guy. I forgot his name now. Never knew his first name. I always used to call him Mr. Something. It'll come back to me. I'm just going to put them in and grow some red and white dahlias. Right then, it says, hey, I say, is my microphone on? Yes. It says 6 inch apart. No, it doesn't. It says 6 inch down. That's quite far, really. And 24 inch across. And I'm going to alternate them. Red, red, white. And as you can see, there's the blackberry bush. And I think there's going to be plenty of room around here to have some lovely dahlias growing. I can cut them off if I so choose to. Just come to my good wife and say, look at these lovely flowers I bought you, and get myself in good books when I've done something stupid. 24 inch apart, that's quite far apart, isn't it? That's 2 foot, you know. Did you know that? No, it can't. Well, by the way, 40 inch high. Let me show you. That's that high. Oh, blinking out. I don't know whether that's a good idea or not now. If you look at that, yeah, it is a good idea, because this, I'm not sure. Undecisive Neil. I did a video, you know, and I couldn't decide on nothing, and I was going to call it Undecisive Neil, and I thought, no, just delete it and redo another one. Because when these when they fruit, end of August, beginning of September, I think these will be flowers all summer long. I think these will be about over, and even if they're not, I can take a cutter and take them at home just to make I don't know. I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put them in and just see what happens. Worst comes to the worst, I'll shift them. I've just realised why. Right, they come as a bundle like that. I didn't realise that. So I've got to put the whole lot in. I presume you don't just break these off. You've got to put them in like that, and I don't. So, these dahlias, I've actually got 2. Not a load of them, what I can put across what I thought he had, like loads of bulbs. So, that makes it better. What I do now, I put a red one and a white one here. What was that? Blinking out, I thought, right, red one and a white one there. Red one, white one that end. yeah. So what do you think? No, 24-inch pot. Something's wrong here. Batteries and LEDs are going to make this quick. That one is just one big bulb. I don't know whether I pull them apart or what. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing, so I'm just going to stop it and I'll resume back after I've done a bit of research and plant these on Monday. So thanks for watching this channel, and hurry in before your battery dies. God bless. Goodbye. See you Monday.